Oops.
Have you heard about the refugees out in the hinterlands near Redcliffe?
Hard going. The mages and the Templars put a lot of people out of their homes.
At least Mother Giselle is there to help.
I'd think food and clothing would help more than prayers.
No, they don't.
It's just what I heard.
Secret lives in the world.
Can I get you anything?
Tears they cry.
What can you tell me about this area?
Adan is Ethan's apothecary. He's been making potions and tending to the wounded as best he can. Harris is the Inquisition smith. Whatever he can make you, Thren the quartermaster can probably find. And for anything fancier, you can try buying from Cedric. His prices aren't too high. Yes? Oh, there's also Minave. He studies beasts and things.
So they're hiding, dying to me. We're hiding from the fighting, longing
Farewell.
to see.
Goodbye.
We're waiting for someone to speak and set us all free.
Let's see.
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
I don't even want to think about how many lives were lost on that mountaintop.
A lot of good men and women didn't make it out of there. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
If it was that bad, why did you stay? Cassandra said you were free to go.
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible as the next guy, but this... Thousands of people died on that mountain. I was almost one of them. And now there's a hole in the sky. Even I can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
I'm still not sure I believe any of this is really happening.
If this is all just the Maker winding us up, I hope there's a damn good punchline coming. You might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going.
I made Lauren make an
Heroes
account
are everywhere.
so she could
I'm
comment.
seeing that.
Now she's like on here all the time with me.
Sky. That's beyond heroes. We're going to
And
need
if you make an account, it'll tell you when I'm streaming in your notifications, so then you'll be able to just hop in whenever we start the games.
Can I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
I'm in love with this man.
Are you from Ferelden? Olay?
Free marches, born and raised in Kirkwall. And despite whatever you've heard, no, Kirkwall's not that bad.
I'm not clear on your line of work. You're a merchant?
I'm a businessman. My family has a seat in the Dwarven Merchants Guild. Merchants buy and sell goods. Businessmen buy and sell stores. In my spare time, I manage a spy network, and occasionally, I write books.
If you've run a spy network, why is Leliana our spy master?
To be honest with you, she's just a better spy master. The truly great ones can keep their distance. They don't get attached to their people. Me, I always wind up babysitting my informants and worrying about their families. We're in better hands with her.
How do you and Cassandra know each other?
You heard about the
Bendo is like not letting me move an inch. He demands the warmth.
The Seeker had questions about that, and I had answers.
Where did you get that crossbow? I've never seen one like it.
Bianca,
I should have been a dwarf. We could have been level.
there's a hidden shop in Kirkwall called the Black Emporium.
But they don't have me use.
The owner sold her to me for a ham sandwich and a pair of yellow ruffled pants.
Who is she named for?
I can't tell you.
And the reason for that is?
Complicated. It's the one story I'll never tell. We just have to leave it at that.
Thanks, Varric.
No problem.
I love you. You're like my favorite. Okay, it's just elf fruit. But elf fruit nonetheless, we can make stuff with that. Did I grab that? I did. Something over here? Okay. I was about to say, where are the puppies?
Alyssa said to check you to make sure these are safe to serve.
Ah, you're awake and out of Lady Cassandra's clutches. And here I paid that little knife-ear to inform me the moment you were free. No matter, no matter. Segret, honored to meet you. Thank you for all you've done, and hopefully will still do.
Thank you for your kind words.
Easily given. Our fate is quite literally in your hands, from what I hear. Anything you need is yours. For a reasonable price, of course. Supplies are a little tight, given the circumstances.
What kind of person stays to run a shop at a time like this?
The kind with nowhere else to go. Those blasted demons destroy most of my goods. If I stay here, work some contacts, I can start rebuilding. Maybe, just maybe, help you folks out in the process.
You must speak with most everyone here. How are people doing?
Hope and fear in equal measure. No one really knows what it means when an Inquisition is called. Yet. Of course, we're all getting used to, well, you as our last best hope. Nothing personal.
Until later.
Stay safe.
I don't see why we need to build siege equipment. We're not laying siege to anything.
That's an excellent point, recruit. But if someone comes to lay siege to us, perhaps it would be best for us to have some means to fight back.
Yes. Sorry, sir.
I like seeing it build up. This whole place builds up as you go. Do missions. It's really fun. They're super nice to me if I'm a human. They're more inclined to me if I'm a human. Kunari especially are looked down upon. Them and elves. Dwarves not so much. I think that one was more possibly a merchant or you're smarter, I guess, kind of thing. But humans, they're like, yeah, we like you. Yeah. I mean, sure, you brought on death and destruction, but yeah.
Demons. No one really knows.
That's the Maker's truth. All you need to know is that we're holding this place against the
That is a rock. I like how I'm having this totally opposite. Well, my human was a mage, so of course that was shifty-eyed. That was the hardship I faced. If I was a warrior, Cassandra would be more in tune to liking me. Plus they had more choices for design. And I wanted Cullen to be with a human mage, similar to the one that I made in the first game. For an elf, it would be either Solus or Sierra. Although Sierra would get along with any girl. Sierra is super gay. Sierra is the gayest gay of all the gays. Did I do these already? Nope. I came out of this room, but I didn't have a thing to read before.
She who trusts in the Maker, fire.
I stepped over the stairs. There you go. Elf fruit. There you go. Ooh, I didn't remember you being back here. Sorry, I do everything. I like to collect. I am a collector. I'm spying. Hello from the other side. Can I fit? Barely! Okay, I already went that way. So down we go. I am here. I know you are all worried.
If the Inquisition wants to field a decent cavalry, it needs better. I heard secret Pentacostals might try to acquire.
Expected you'd be by. I'm Harriet, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
Sturdy and warm. It's perfect.
Good. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So, you need custom work, something special. You bring the materials.
I'm very much a mage player. I guess I can also do arrows. I like long distance.
How did you come to be here?
Come from a little town called Lothering. Long gone now. I was in Redcliffe when the Dark Sword hit it during the blast.
And nobody looked at me. Those jerks.
When royalty decided it was time to hand the place over to the bloody mages.
And I like how the grand entrance is an exit.
Can't decide if I'm the luckiest son of a bitch walking or the exact opposite.
You're still walking. That's always good.
True enough.
True.
Who outfits the Inquisition's soldiers?
Not me. I've got work to do. Can't be passing a sword to every blighter who signs up. If you want to help the troops, talk to Thren, the quartermaster. She'll set up requisitions.
Does the Inquisition not have supplies to make armor or weapons?
Tough convincing traders to haul up here. Impossible to get them to risk the rare stuff, so that's on you.
I'm sending you a picture. Hang on. That's of me. I don't want to send a picture of me.